Sith alchemy is a dark and mysterious facet of the Force, born from the ancient depths of Sith knowledge. Rooted in manipulation and domination, it emerged as a profound manifestation of the Sith's desire to control the natural order and impose their will upon reality. The origins of Sith alchemy date back to the early days of the Sith Empire, a period when the Dark Lords sought not only political dominance but mastery over life, death, and the very fabric of existence itself. In the shadowed laboratories of long-forgotten Sith worlds, alchemists toiled under crimson skies, crafting grotesque amalgamations of life and Force energy. They utilized a combination of arcane rituals and advanced knowledge of the Force to bend nature to their designs. The dark side was their crucible, a boundless source of power that fueled their experiments. The ancient Sith, unhindered by morality, sought to transcend the limitations of the physical and spiritual planes. Through alchemy, they created abominations that served as soldiers, guardians, and conduits of terror. The rituals of Sith alchemy were often bloody and sacrificial, requiring the life essence of others to empower their creations. This dark art was not limited to living beings' inanimate objects. Weapons and armor were also subjected to these transformative practices. Sith blades, imbued with alchemical enhancements, could cut through the most formidable defenses, resonating with the dark side itself. These weapons were as much symbols of the Sith's power as they were instruments of destruction. Central to Sith alchemy was the use of Sith sorcery, a discipline that complemented and amplified its effects. Sith sorcery involved incantations, gestures, and the summoning of dark side energy, often channeled through ancient artifacts or Sith holocrons. These holocrons, containing the recorded knowledge of Sith masters, became repositories of alchemical wisdom, ensuring that even in death, their creator's influence endured. It is said that these holocrons pulsed faintly in the presence of Force sensitives, their corrupted knowledge calling to those willing to embrace the dark side. The Sith employed alchemy to reshape their followers into monstrous beings known as Sith spawn. These creatures, twisted by dark side energies, were used as instruments of war and terror. From the Massassi warriors of Yavin 4 to the horrific Tarantak beasts, Sith spawn exemplified the depravity and ingenuity of Sith alchemists. The Massassi, originally a peaceful and intelligent race, were enslaved and transformed into brutish soldiers through dark rituals. Their subjugation and alteration demonstrated the Sith's willingness to obliterate individuality for the sake of their ambitions. The Tarantaks, on the other hand, were engineered to serve a more specific purpose: the hunting and destruction of Jedi. These monstrous predators were resistant to the light side of the Force, their fangs and claws dripping with venom capable of killing even the most skilled Jedi Knights. Such creations exemplified the Sith's obsession with defeating their eternal foes, regardless of the cost or ethical implications. Sith alchemists also dabbled in the manipulation of natural elements, creating climates of perpetual storms or poisoning entire ecosystems. On some ancient Sith worlds, the environment itself bore the scars of their experiments, with landscapes twisted into grotesque parodies of life. These alchemical transformations were both strategic and symbolic, showcasing the Sith's ability to corrupt even the most fundamental aspects of existence. The art of Sith alchemy reached its zenith during the reign of Naga Sato, a Dark Lord who combined alchemical mastery with immense political and military power. Sato's experiments were grandiose, involving fleets of ships, entire populations, and the creation of Sith artifacts imbued with unparalleled destructive potential. One of his most infamous creations was the alchemical alteration of solar systems to serve as weapons, a testament to the Sith's boundless ambition. Despite its power, Sith alchemy was not without its dangers. The dark side energy that fueled it was inherently unstable, often leading to unintended consequences. Creations could turn against their masters, as the Sith's own corrupted energies made their creations unpredictable. There were also the personal costs. Many Sith alchemists suffered physical and psychological degradation as a result of prolonged exposure to their own dark experiments. It is said that the dark side devours its wielders, and Sith alchemists exemplified this truth. Among the most haunting legacies of Sith alchemy were the alchemically enhanced Sith Lords themselves. Some Sith sought to transcend mortality through their experiments, infusing their bodies with the dark side to prolong their lives and amplify their powers. These Sith became grotesque parodies of life, their flesh twisted and corrupted, yet their strength unparalleled. Lords such as Darth Nihilus and Darth Sion embodied the extremes of alchemical self-modification, their existence sustained by the dark side at unimaginable costs. The ancient tombs of Korriban, the ancestral homeworld of the Sith, are repositories of Sith alchemical knowledge. These tombs, filled with artifacts, writings, and the lingering echoes of dark side energy, serve as both monuments and warnings. Within their shadowed depths, the secrets of Sith alchemy lie dormant, awaiting those brave or foolish enough to seek them. However, accessing these secrets is perilous. The tombs are often guarded by Sith spawn or bound spirits, remnants of the Sith lords who once ruled the galaxy. On Coruscant, the echoes of Sith alchemy occasionally resurface, buried beneath layers of civilization. The ancient Jedi Order, aware of the dangers posed by such knowledge, took great pains to suppress and destroy it wherever possible. Yet, despite their efforts, traces of Sith alchemy endure. Holocrons, ancient texts, and artifacts occasionally find their way into the hands of treasure hunters, cultists, or those who seek to revive the Sith legacy. These relics remain potent and dangerous, capable of corrupting even the most resolute individuals. The allure of Sith alchemy lies in its promise of power, immortality, and the ability to reshape reality. However, its practitioners often fall victim to the very forces they seek to control. The dark side is insidious, offering strength and knowledge at the cost of one's humanity. Sith alchemists, in their quest for mastery, often succumb to madness, their bodies and minds consumed by the energies they wielded. The legacy of Sith alchemy is a testament to the boundless ambition and hubris of the Sith. It represents both the heights of their achievements and the depths of their depravity. The dark side, for all its power, is a double-edged sword, and Sith alchemy serves as a grim reminder of its costs. For those who delve into its secrets, the path is fraught with peril, yet the temptation of ultimate power remains an irresistible siren's call. The legacy of Sith alchemy extends far beyond the ancient Sith Empire, threading its dark influence through the millennia of galactic history. While its practitioners were often destroyed or consumed by their own ambitions, the artifacts and knowledge they left behind ensured that their twisted creations would haunt the galaxy long after their deaths. These remnants of Sith alchemy serve as a chilling reminder of the price of wielding the dark side, even as they continue to inspire those who seek to revive its ancient power. One of the most infamous aspects of Sith alchemy was its use in creating weapons of mass destruction. These were not merely tools of physical annihilation, but instruments designed to spread fear and despair. Alchemical rituals were performed on weapons to imbue them with the ability to corrupt and degrade their targets over time. Blades would remain sharp for centuries, and even a single scratch could infect a victim with dark side energy, eroding their will and hastening their fall into madness. In some cases, Sith alchemists created weapons capable of consuming the life energy of those they struck, feeding their wielder and reinforcing the dark side's hold over them. Perhaps the most tragic victims of Sith alchemy were those who sought to resist it. Jedi who encountered Sith spawn or Sith-altered artifacts often found themselves vulnerable to corruption. The very nature of these creations was designed to exploit the vulnerabilities of those who relied on the light side of the Force. Jedi who underestimated the influence of Sith alchemy often paid the ultimate price, either falling to the dark side or being destroyed outright. This bitter reality made the battle against Sith alchemy not merely a physical struggle but a psychological and spiritual one as well. The Sith's mastery of alchemy also extended to the manipulation of time and space. Through arcane rituals, they attempted to create folds in reality, pockets of twisted space where the laws of nature were altered to serve their purposes. These dark nexuses became places of immense power, drawing Force sensitives into their depths and corrupting them with the dark side. These nexuses were also used as sanctuaries or laboratories, where Sith alchemists conducted their most dangerous experiments in isolation from the rest of the galaxy. One such nexus was rumored to exist on the remote world of Dromund Kaas, a planet shrouded in perpetual storms and saturated with dark side energy. Sith alchemists who resided there were said to have pushed the boundaries of their craft, creating life forms that defied natural laws. These beings, part organic and part Force manifestation, served as living conduits of the dark side. While they were rare and often short-lived, their existence spoke to the limitless ambition and reckless disregard for balance that defined Sith alchemy. Despite the efforts of the Jedi and other guardians of the light to suppress Sith alchemical knowledge, the allure of its power ensured its survival in the shadows. In the chaotic aftermath of the Galactic Empire's fall, opportunists and dark side cults scavenged the remnants of Sith history, unearthing fragments of alchemical lore. The rise of figures such as Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader briefly rekindled the art of Sith alchemy, though their focus was primarily on the creation of weapons and the subjugation of life rather than the experimental artistry of ancient times. The influence of Sith alchemy extended into the realms of Sith philosophy and belief. To many Sith, the act of reshaping reality through alchemy was not merely a demonstration of power but a spiritual affirmation of their philosophy. By imposing their will upon the universe, Sith alchemists believed they were fulfilling their destiny as agents of chaos and change. This belief reinforced their actions, allowing them to justify even the most horrific experiments in the name of their vision. On Coruscant and other worlds central to galactic history, the echoes of Sith alchemy linger in hidden corners and forgotten vaults. Artifacts imbued with the dark side occasionally resurface, sparking a renewed interest in the ancient art. Even in the modern era, tales of Sith alchemical horrors persist, often dismissed as legends or exaggerated accounts of dark side corruption. Yet those who have encountered the reality of Sith alchemy know better. Its power remains as potent and dangerous as it was in the days of the ancient Sith lords. The legacy of Sith alchemy, much like the Sith themselves, is one of paradox. It represents both the ultimate expression of the Sith's mastery over the Force and the inevitable self-destruction that accompanies their hubris. For all its power, Sith alchemy is a reminder of the dark side's true nature, a force that consumes as much as it empowers. To wield it is to embrace a path that promises unimaginable strength but demands everything in return. In the quiet moments when the galaxy sleeps, the whispers of Sith alchemy can still be heard. They drift through the void, carried on the currents of the Force, calling to those who would dare to listen. These whispers are a testament to the enduring shadow of the Sith, a shadow that reaches across time and space to remind the galaxy that the dark side, though often dormant, is never truly gone.